Hey guys, it's Jess. So I wanted to start off this video by saying if you don't follow me on Facebook, you won't be aware that the world premiere dates for The Hunger Games Catching Fire have been released, and I will put them up on the screen here now. The venues are in London, Berlin and Paris. I'm not 100% sure about the London premiere, but the Berlin and Paris premiere will have Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson and Liam Hemsworth attending. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the careers. Now, the person who requested this video has wanted me to talk about in specific the career training process, so that's what I'll be mostly focusing on. Now, in the books we know that District 1, District 2 and District 4 are known for providing most of the career tributes, more District 1 and 2 than 4, but District 4 is known to have produced career tributes in the past. There is cases from District 4 where people have been ripped and no career has volunteered for them. For circumstances, Annie, when she is raped, no one volunteers for her, and she certainly wasn't a career tribute. She won her games out of sheer luck that the arena flooded, and she was one of the only tributes that knew how to swim. As for Finnick, a lot of people assume he is career because he is from District 4 and he was good with the trident, but the same goes for people like Joanna Mason, who won their games out of knowledge from their district, such as knowing how to use an axe to cut down a tree, knowing how to use a spear to spear a fish. My reasoning is that there is no way in hell Finnick at 14 would have volunteered for the games. He was raped, no one volunteered for him, he was not a career, he just simply teamed up with the careers out of smartness and chose to pick them off one by one. Back to the point of the video. Now, in the books we don't get much information of what goes on when the career tributes are in training before they enter the games, so I'm kind of just going off what I think would have happened. And feel free to add anything you want in the comments below, because you know I love discussing this with you guys. Seeing as District 2 is the #1 district in alliance with the capital, I feel like they would have more training opportunities and it wouldn't be seen as such a big deal that there are people training, because District 2 also provides peacekeepers for the capital. We know from Mockingjay that they had an underground area called the Nut. I think it would be quite smart of the capital if they did something similar for the training of career tributes. As to have like an underground training sort of source. There's no way of knowing if every child brought up in District 2 was in for this whole training to go into the Hunger Games, but it's possible that it's part of their schooling even. We know that the careers specifically from District 2, like Clove, Cato, Anabaria and Brutus, they were the most volatile of tributes, I would say, more so than District 1 or District 4. They seem to be the most well prepared and the most ready to kill and the most without regret. So I wouldn't put it past the capital for providing the weaponry needed for these children to train for the capital, because they know it will give them a good Hunger Games when there are children who are willing to kill and ready for a fight in the arena. As for District 1, we don't really know their rankings with the capital, but I would say they're pretty close to the capital, seeing as they provide career tributes. The career tributes that they do provide are quite ruthless as well. District 1, however, provides luxury items, so they would need to be on board with the capital or the peacekeepers within their district to kind of work out some way to train children. District 1 wouldn't be readily available to as many weapons as, say, a district like 2, who are masonry, who would already have weaponry available without being in consultation with the capital. So I'd say District 1 would have to be quite in cohorts with the capital, or at least some peacekeepers who provide it. And that's another thing. We know that career training is illegal, but the capital seem to overlook it because they want those sort of people in the arena with the ones who won't fight. But I think a lot of it has to do with the peacekeepers as well. We know from District 12, when Cray was head peacekeeper, he overlooked a lot of the stealing and stuff because he personally wanted to buy some of the food, and he also bought young women for sex. So he was partaking in the illegal activity, so he overlooked a lot of the illegal activity that the people of the districts did. So I would say that the peacekeepers in career districts kind of just overlooked the training because they want to see a good fight in the games, or the capital has ordered them to. With District 4, I'm less sure of how they would have gone about training career tributes. I think the fact that it's a district that deal with a lot of weaponry already, like tridents and spears, they already have a fair idea of what to do in the games. Maybe after they realised that people from District 4 were winning some of the games without being trained, they thought, why not start training the kids so they're even better prepared? Still, again, with the capital or peacekeepers being involved in help, like letting them train the children, I don't think people out in District 4 would be okay with the majority of children being trained, because District 4 was one of the first districts to rebel. And I'm not totally sure that within the last 10 years of the Hunger Games before the 74th that they were providing many careers. I think they'd started to kind of become angry at the capital. Maybe their children had still been losing even with the training or something like that, because Finnick didn't volunteer, Annie didn't volunteer, and Katniss even said it was strange that the boy from 4 died in the bloodbath. It was kind of a rarity that someone from District 4 didn't make it past the bloodbath, so that kind of gives me the thought that maybe they weren't training them anymore. But those are just my thoughts on kind of the career training process and how it would happen. So District 2, I feel like it would just be a part of their schooling for them. District 1, the majority of them do it, and the peacekeepers kind of just keep it on the down low. And District 4, it used to happen a lot, not so much now, and yeah. Let me know what you guys think down below, and we can kind of chat this out, and I'd love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, click that button down there. And if you haven't already, you can join me on Facebook. I will have the link in the description, as well as the link to my Tumblr. And if you follow me on Tumblr, I'll follow you back. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It lets me know what kind of videos you guys like to see from me. If you have any requests, leave them in the comments below as well. That's all from me today, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Hunger Games. Just before I go, for any of the fans of the Fallen series by Lauren Kate, if you didn't already know, the book was optioned for a movie, and they have officially cast the 2 lead roles of Luce and Daniel. Addison Timlin will be playing Luce, and Jeremy Irvine will be playing Daniel. And I'm like so excited. I think they're both perfect for the roles. So if you are a fan of the Fallen series, let me know what you think of the casting down below. 4 often produces District 4 tributes. Oh, that's wrong. But District 4 is known to have produced career districts. No! Oh, fuck. Back to the point of the video. Back to the point of the video. Now we don't... Oh, fuck. Smart of the capital to... I can't get my voice to work. Like gloss, cashmere, that's wrong. So I wouldn't put it past a career, a district like... So I wouldn't put it past a... Oh, fuck. So I wouldn't put it past... So I wouldn't put it past... I just can't do it. Or a career, or just, oh fuck. Oh, this video will be the death of me. District 1, about how, that's not the word I want. If you follow me on Tumblr, if you didn't already know, the book has been,